Spice up your home with garlands this Christmas. Welcome to Jensen's DIY, and this is 60 festive and beautiful ways to decorate with Christmas garlands. 1. Make a statement on your stove hood. Cape Cod homeowner and blogger Nora Murphy used homegrown garland and teeny galvanized buckets to create this festive display above her stove, which doubles as an air freshener and an advent calendar. 2. String up lights. Hang up your favorite greens, twinkling lights, and pine cones to create a lush and sparkling arrangement, which you can then add to hutches, cabinetry, entertainment centers, mantels, and more. 3. Make your staircase pop. A vintage state pennant adds color and personal touch to this entryway garland. 4. Bold hues. 1950s vintage baubles hang from an oversized garland in the entryway of this Tennessee home. 5. Bring the outdoors inside. Drape your mantel with greenery. Try cedar, boxwood, and holly for a fragrant mix of textures. Nestle faux bird's nests into the greenery to bring the outdoors inside. 6. Treats and sweets. Sweeten a stairway garland with welcome gifts. Offer treats to overnight guests as they head up to their temporary digs by hanging coffee mugs filled with candy and hot cocoa mix on the banister garland. 7. Embellished mantel. A cozy living room is made even cozier with an evergreen garland draped across the mantel and decorated with shiny brights. Feed sack stockings add to the country farmhouse vibe. 8. Gingerbread cookie garland. Combine your favorite greenery with sweet and spicy-smelling gingerbread ornaments for an aromatic display. Use your home garland to dress up your kitchen cabinets, pantry, bookshelves, and more. 9. Make over your mirror. Add fragrant greenery to your bathroom for a pop of color and Christmas aroma. 10. Christmas curb appeal. A mix of fresh green garland ensures this cute house will turn heads during the holiday season. 11. Adorn your table. Wedge fresh greens in between dishes and silverware to create a rich and colorful Christmas tablescape. Top your favorite greenery with fresh oranges for added fragrance and color. 12. Dress up your cabinets. Take a cue from these Midwest farmhouse owners and give your humdrum furniture some Christmas spirit. They pulled garland together in the center of their linen cabinet and then embellished it with pretty baubles. 13. Merry and bright entryway. A swag of greenery and gold baubles wrapped around the staircase of this Tennessee farmhouse makes the whole space feel more festive. 14. Fireplace advent calendar. Let guests play Santa for a day. Instead of candy, fill advent calendar pouches with guests' names, and then let the day's Saint Nick choose the activity, from caroling to cookie making. 15. Decorate bunk beds. A 35-foot string of Port Orford cedar is draped over this bunk bed for a festive touch. For a loose, casual effect, let the garland puddle on the floor by up to a foot. 16. Around the window. Hang a large garland around a window to add some extra greenery. 17. Oh Starry Night. Complement a garland draped atop your mantel with a pretty wreath in the shape of a star. 18. Ornamentally pretty. Your Christmas tree isn't the only place to hang colorful ornaments. Outfit a drape of greenery with your best embellishments. 19. Snowy scene. Attach snowflakes to your garland for a wintry touch. 20. Unexpected places. Wrap a garland around a large light fixture to add some Christmas charm overhead. 21. Christmas card garland. Give your garland another purpose this year by using it to display the Christmas cards. 22. Festive bedroom headboard. Create a serene escape in your bedroom with the soft lighting of a garland. 23. Lighted burlap garland. Bring the spirit of Christmas into your home with this festive garland made from red, green, and natural burlap ribbon and white mini lights. 24. Pom-poms and bows crochet garland. This cute string of crochet bows is easier to make than you'd think. and it'll add a cozy touch to your living room this holiday season. 25. Mini Christmas Stocking Garland. We can't get enough of these adorable mini stockings that will look perfect over your roasting fireplace. 26. Customizable Chalkboard Garland. Choose a creative way to decorate for the holidays this year. It's as simple as sawing 3/4 wood slices, drilling a hole in each, painting with chalkboard paint, and stringing with twine. 27. Gold Leaf Pine Cone Garland. This DIY masterpiece is simply elegant mantel decor. Hang these gold-dusted pine cones as an ode to the transition from fall to frosty winter. 28. Beautiful bows. Bows beautify this entryway while providing an easier way to hang garland. 29. Set a festive table. Look no further than a garland for a pretty table runner. 30. Christmas entrance. Make a jolly first impression on Christmas guests by hanging a garland over your porch. 31. Light it up. Have an open concept first floor? Bring all eyes to your garland by stringing it with bright lights. 32. Santa's sleigh. Use a subtle garland to add a festive touch to any room in your home. Leaping reindeers drag Santa's sleigh across a child's bedroom in this cute display. 33. Cozy cabin. This cozy Wisconsin cabin stone fireplace gets a warm and cozy touch from a fir garland. 34. Pine cone garland. Frosted pine cones strung across a shelf will make any home feel like a cabin in the woods. 35. A unique approach. In this Connecticut farmhouse, the owners opted for an intricate 50 flowers garland that incorporates fresh asparagus ferns and evergreen shrubs. 36. Coastal Flair. 2-inch thick hemp rope with mercury glass clamshell ornaments give a classic garland a nautical look. 37. Spreading Cheer. Simple garlands drape the banister of Serena Thompson's Washington home. 38. A calming Christmas in a 1970s Atlanta farmhouse. Using a brown and white colored garland to add rustic colors to an all-white mantel. 39. Glowing garland. Cushion the glow. These string lights boast bulb covers fashioned from the preserved leaves of the rubber tree. Plus, an extra twist, jingle bells that go berries when better. 40. Starry Night. The reclaimed birch bark garland in the guest room of this Wisconsin home can be displayed year-round. 41. A brilliant mantel. A jingle bell wreath and mercury glass tree dress up the marble mantel of this Connecticut farmhouse. 42. Bedroom decor. The owner of this Washington home adds holiday cheer by draping a garland above her headboard and stashing a bowl of pine cones next to her bed. 43. Festive mantel. White amaryllis in birch bark vases adds a simple touch atop the garland in this Oregon home. 44. Woodsy garland. Twist a pine cone garland with a mixed berry one to create one rustic Christmas decoration. 45. White kitchen. A single garland lends a splash of color in the all-white kitchen of this Arizona home. 46. A golden fireplace. Ross tucked gold garland throughout his holiday decorations to help unify his mantel. 47. Rustic Christmas. This pine cone display in this Tennessee cabin perfectly contrasts against the rock and reclaimed poplar that make up the living room's hearth. 48. Holiday entrance. Outside Brent Ridge and Josh Kilmer's Purcell upstate New York home, a garland of poinsettia blooms and fir sprigs hangs over the entrance. 49. The new twinkle lights. How brilliant! These mercury glass globes marry the illuminating glimmer of familiar strands with the patina of a family heirloom. 50. Spreading the cheer. Instead of bunching their garland, Kilmer Purcell and Ridge draped it to add a dramatic emphasis to their living room. 51. Mix of pattern and texture. Simple garland underneath the mantel and a touch of Christmas cheer via holiday cards pairs well with Waverly's Gramercy wallpaper in this Virginia home. 52. Pine cone door decoration. Welcome guests with a dramatic swag of flocked sugar pine cones and lichen-covered twigs, accented with intense cedar and other holiday greens, some right from the front yard. 53. Fresh green and white. Fresh white flowers and greenery make a surprisingly winter effect, minus the chill. White dove ornaments combine with amaryllis, carnations, and orchids on a tannenbaum that's sprayed white. 54. Festive ornaments. Wind a garland across your headboard or hang it in swags along a bedroom window. Add ornaments or real fruit such as limes, small apples, pears, and lemons. They'll last for about 2 weeks. Secure them at intervals along the garland and finish with lustrous vintage satin ribbon. 55. Cheerful kitchen. Bring the holiday cheer to your kitchen with rosemary plants styled as topiary, evergreen branches, and bold ornaments. 56. Woodsy fireplace. Brawny sugar pine cone swags anchor a mixed cone garland above the fireplace. Make it yourself with a variable speed drill and braided picture hanger wire. Place inverted cones in urn to create pine cone topiaries. 57. Inviting dining room. Garlands around the doorframe beckon guests into the dining room. The theme is echoed within the room, above the fireplace, and on the fruit-dappled mantel. 58. Bursts of greenery. A long table features an unexpected centerpiece of live miniature trees and dried rose hips in a galvanized tub. Bright gifts serve as place cards, and lush garlands line exposed shelves. 59. Boxwood swags. Garlands don't just have to be made of evergreens. Here, swags of boxwoods add Christmas cheer to this living room's windows. 60. Country cabin front door. A traditional garland-lined front door adds some festive cheer. And that's all for now. For more DIY and home decorating ideas, stay tuned to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next videos.